Alright folks, we are back at the Clashwhannon this weekend for another fishing competition. This time it's for the Clash 5 species event and the nominated species are Tope, Spurdog, Bullhuss, Pollock and Wrasse. Now our entry to this competition was very last minute, as Rod only picked up his new boat yesterday. He decided that bigger was ultimately better, sold the Warrior and bought something hefty from deepest darkest Wales. A Quicksilver 675 pilot house in a pastel baby blue, the colour of which Rodney just adores. He kept the name and this competition will be the new Grumpy Mix first outing. But more on the new boat later.
We've got 17 boats and 40 anglers, okay? So that would mean £4,000 in the pot. A show of hands, do we still want to run with the £3,000 first place and then second to ninth gets £1,000 divided, or are we happy with £2,000 first place and then 2,000 for the other 9?
£2,000 and 2 between the rest.
Everyone happy with that? Okay, so given that's what we'll do, is my sponsor will always also chuck in £500, so it'll be £2,500 between 9 places. And £2,000 first place. And that will come for Richard Dove at Boat Life, alright? So he's going to chuck in £500 in cash. The usual rules, guys, tomorrow please apply. Life jackets must be on at all times. And I'm saying this because it's important, because at the last event there was guys that had life jackets on and off. So I don't want them on for the sake of having them on, I want them on for your safety. Where's Kenzie?
Upstairs.
You remember Kenzie, you know the rules? What's the rules? Thank you, mate. One rod fishing per angler. You can have your terminal gear, what have you, on the spare rods. On the beach tomorrow morning for 7:15 at Logan, please. You can fish for mackerel if you wish. Don't go by the headlands. And then once I get the boat in the water, we do a radio check. These are good to go. Back on the beach for 5 o'clock, please. We all know the species tomorrow. Tope, Spurs, Huss, Wrasse and Pollock. Yeah? One of each. We don't need 3 of each, we only need 1 of each. The card must be in the photo on the map, and the card must be in the photo with the angler. Is everyone happy with the app we've got? Yep. Any questions, anyone? Neil? So guys, if you can just come up and get the cards, please. I'll give you the Sunday cards tomorrow night in the pub. And for those who can't make it tomorrow night, I'll give you the Sunday cards on the beach on the Sunday. But I'll update the WhatsApp chat tomorrow evening for times on the beach and what have you. Also, I just remembered there, can we just take this opportunity, please, everyone, to put our hands together for Willie Stewart on Bluefin Extreme on the big win at 300 Classics. And if you can come up and get your cards, please, Stewart.
Rodney on Grumpy Mick. Jason on Made to Mortify. Russell Taylor on Wendy Ann.
Any questions, guys? No?
You want to sing us a song there? Why you hope?
If you buy 6 pints, I'll sing you a song, Alan. Everyone happy enough? We'll see you all on the beach tomorrow, 7 o'clock, 7:15. Thank you.
After the skippers meeting we hung out at the Clash for a bit before retiring to the boat. We usually camp at the fishing competitions, but Baby Blue over here's got enough room to sleep at least 3, potentially 4 if you're feeling adventurous. On day 1 of the competition, we were launching from Logan. At all the Clashwhannon competitions, competitors are free to launch themselves or use the tractor service, which costs about £20. But if your boat's on the bigger side, it's definitely the safer option. We were there sharp this morning, but we didn't join the queue, as we had a rather pressing matter to attend to. The new boat had some sort of Welsh hieroglyphics down the side of it, which needed to be removed and replaced with the Grumpy Mix stickers. The boat will eventually be wrapped in black, with some gnarly decals to boot, But for now, the name offers a stark contrast to its otherwise cheerful colour.
Willie, are you trapped to lunch? You want to go just onto the beach, you know?
Bollocks. Try it again. Should get the squeegee thing, squeegee it. Let's smash a bottle of champagne.
Initial thoughts of the boat?
It's fast. What channel are we using? 10? Alright. You never sit. I tell you what, it goes. I didn't realise there was so much swell, I just jumped out the bloody water with it. Bang my head off the roof. It's a bit weird having to be inside. I've got a fridge. I haven't got a cooker yet. I tell you what, it's a big lump though. Need to get some bait. You want to film everybody going or something? Still on an octopus. Nobody's moved.
Nobody's moved because nobody's got any mackerel yet. Come on, you. Hey, I know. Ah, you fucker, you creepy. I want to let you go. Get off me! It stuck to me, but it was starting to bite me. We weren't having much luck catching mackerel at the starting line, so with the competition underway, we headed further afield to find bait.
Call me the joker, call me the fool. When she calls, I always seem to lose my cool. Baby, I'm just a mouth to your plane. And don't you know that loving you is a train wreck waiting to happen?
I'm wooed. I've wooed.
Once we had enough mackerel, we headed further out to target Tope and Spurdog. Unlike the Warrior, Rod's new boat has an electric windlass, which is a luxury and a half. We sat there for a while with naught but doggies, but after about an hour or so, I brought in a semi-decent female Spurdog measuring in at 105 centimetres.
You want it out? That's us back on the water, Davey. All things firing. Fingers crossed. See you later. Tight legs.
Yeah.
We're running out of fingers for you today.
First fish of the day, just want to put her back quickly, so... Feeling like Tope might be a bit of a gamble, and with Spurdog already ticked off the list, we headed off to find the other three species. So I caught a Bullhuss, but Rodney's spotting a bigger one, so we'll just get this guy back.
That's a 80 centimetre Bullhuss, so that's got Spurdog and Bullhuss. So get this one back, and then we're going to go and try and get some Pollock and some Wrasse. Ooh, seawater. Yoink.
Don't know yet. No, Pollock. Yep. Shit. What?
The reel shouldn't be going backwards like that, so maybe go backwards. Hold up the line.
Yeah, hold it. Right. Cool.
You might not measure.
Yeah, totally, in case we don't get another one. After we'd caught a pollock, we went off in search of advice on how to actually catch a wrasse. And after asking someone who knew, it didn't take long to bring one into the boat. Fourth species, just gotta catch a tope now.
First wrasse?
Yeah, it's first wrasse as well. So to recap day one so far, we've caught 4 species, we've got one more to get. This morning I caught quite a decent female spurdog. Can't remember the exact kind of length on her, but I'll tell you when I remember. Yeah, then we went to catch some bullhuss. I caught an alright one, then Rod caught a better one, so we measured his. Then we caught another one, but it was smaller, so it went back. Then we went to go and catch pollock and wrasse. I caught a pollock, 41 centimetres. Yeah, anyway. And then we just got plagued by coalies. So we went to go and catch wrasse after we seeked the advice of someone who knows how to catch wrasse. And I caught a wee one, which is my first wrasse, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now all we've got to do is catch a tope, so that's what we're trying to do now. There's about 2 hours left of the competition, so here's hoping we catch one. Rod, stop feeding the seagulls. Huh? You fucking are. So we have just noticed a major injustice, but on the Angling Live app, our boat's got an English flag. Like, who did that to us and why? I don't think we can let this slide, Rod.
Day one, first ever day out on the new Grumpy Mick boat. It's the Quicksilver 675. I get it right. Anyway, the first day out on the new Grumpy Mick boat, and we're fishing the Clashwhannon 5 species event, which we're fishing out at Port Logan near Stranraer. So obviously it's the first time we've ever been out on the boat, so there's like a lot of things to learn, like, you know, we haven't used the windlass before, the live bait well, so on. We don't know where to put everything because we don't have a system yet because it's new. So really today was like a trial run, get everything figured out, try and actually suss out, I should turn away from the sun probably, try and suss out how to use the boat, you know. Probably the fishing was the least important. You're striking now, you got some?
I am striking.
Oh, you got one?
I think so.
Well, I hope it's a tope. If this is a tope, this could make a big difference to where we're standing in the competition. We're currently sitting in about 7th position, but we haven't got a tope. Just remember that you'll need to go back in the boat if it is getting landed. Just keep your bend in the rod, don't lock it down so fast.
Yep, I know.
Probably be a bloody dogfish.
Probably, but like...
Hopefully it's like your last dogfish. Live action. Live action interrupted my interview.
Your interview? Do you mean your monologue?
My monologue? Whichever.
It's a bullhussy.
Is that a bullhuss? Oh, it's a big bullhuss then.
Yeah, it's bigger than that one.
Right, take it back away, take it back away. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than the last one. Go back away. Right, hang on. Shit. Right, that's it. That is a clonking great big bullhuss.
Oh, well, that might actually give us that 10 centimetres, I think.
That might put us up a position, it might, you're right. Right, just get that out of there. Awesome. Now there, that's a big old bullhuss here.
Yeah, that's how you do it, Rod.
That's how you do it, Rod.
So we didn't catch a tope here, but the bullhuss gave us an extra few centimetres. And 4 out of 5 ain't bad. We finished day 1 in 7th place, keen to try a bit harder tomorrow to either move up the scoreboard or at least retain our position. Good morning, folks. It is due to be an awfully nice day today and the sunrise is cracking. But here's hoping we can catch some fish, and especially a tope. A tope would really help.
we're at Dromore, we're just waiting to get launched. It's early, nobody's really here yet, but this is the new boat, the new Grumpy Mick. It's a Quicksilver 675 pilot house, and it's a lot bigger boat than I had. It's we fished in it yesterday, and it's really awesomely different, very fast. Obviously it's got the big pilot house so we can get inside nice and comfy and out of the weather. It's got a 150 Mariner on, which is a awesome bit of kit. It can get up on a plane pretty quick, and yesterday it was getting up to 32 knots fairly easily, so it's nice and calm conditions today, so we'll have her flat out and see what she can actually do. The boat's got a built-in live well, so that's a new thing that we didn't have before, so we can keep ourselves some nice live bait. We've got pull-out seats on the deck. In the deck floor we've got lots of storage, which is new from my last boat. My last boat didn't have storage like that, so that's really awesome. I've got a fish well built in that's got its own pump. Inside the cabin we've got a little fridge for keeping our food in, which is nice. The sandwiches don't get boiled. We've got a nice little helm, 2 seats, everything we could want really.
When it comes to Rodney and mornings, enthusiasm is as easily found as a virgin in a brothel. But I hope that clip gave you a bit more insight into the new boat.
You might get grumpy.
No, I'm grumpy with you.
Look nice with a baby blue wrap now.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get him some like baby blue UV shirts for Christmas. Yeah. Once we were launched, we headed out to catch some mackerel with the other boats and wait for day 2 of the competition to begin.
It's also flat calm, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Perfectly flat calm.
Nice weather today.
So we've just caught a few mackerel there, kind of cut the strings. There's plenty because we've got some left over for yesterday, so plan is get out, catch a bullhuss, head for Tope, hopefully Spurdog at the same time, then back in towards the land for the Pollock and Wrasse, last thing.
How many is that now?
Too many. Get to the disclosure.
Why?
No, it's too many. There's no, just shift somewhere else. Just wasting our time.
Totally.
Wasting our time with them.
Yeah. So out for Tope now.
We'll go and try for Tope. We went to our kind of huss mark where we've caught huss in all the other competitions, but tide's kind of weird. There's not a lot of tide ripping, so we didn't catch anything other than loads of dogfish, and we're just wasting our time and wasting bait. So we're going to head out a bit deeper to our Tope mark, see if we can catch a Tope, because that was the one thing that evaded us yesterday. But also where the Tope are, you quite often get the Spurdogs and the huss. So hopefully this mark pays off. Otherwise, we're just wasting loads of time driving around the bay. The doggies have followed us. First fish we've caught at the Tope mark, another doggy, typical. Go move.
Yeah. He's not hooked, he's just holding on.
Dropping down to like 180 on there, but I think it's actually probably over 200, maybe even 300. in right to that deep bowl. I've got something. It's not just a wee something. See if it's a bloody dogfish. I don't think so either. I think it was mid-water apart from anything, so it was mid-water apart from anything I'm saying, so I don't think it would have been. It'd be a Spurdog, I would imagine.
Nice. Good.
Obviously watch the spurs.
Huh?
I said obviously watch the spurs. I'm gonna watch them spurs.
I need this in with you. Got it.
99, yeah?
Yeah. Perfect. Good.
So we tried the first mark for the Bullhuss, that didn't work. Tried for the Tope, that didn't work. Dogfish everywhere this morning, like we already said. So we came out to the Spurdog mark, dropped in straight away, smashed into a big metre-long Spurdog. So the Spurdog is ticked off the list, and we're now going to try in a deeper bit for some Tope or a bigger Spurdog, depending on what we see. But then we're going to go inshore and try for Pollock and Wrasse really quick. Hopefully, we're going to do a couple of drifts for Tope. Hopefully we'll catch something. If we don't want to waste too much time, because we want to get as many species as we can. Obviously, if we can get a Pollock and a Wrasse, it's length, and then we can go and anchor somewhere and fish for Bullhuss and Tope at the same time, and hope that we catch one or the other. So that's the plan so far. We're cracking on.
We didn't catch a Tope at this mark. We actually had a bit of trouble holding the bottom with our weights, as the tide was ripping. And with the threat of wasting time, we headed back in to target the smaller species. It didn't take long to catch a Wrasse, but the Pollock were proving few and far between today. Yay. Good.
Got a Pollock, took a while, 40 centimetres hopefully.
We really needed a Tope and a Bullhuss, but the thick har had come in, and without a radar we didn't really fancy venturing back out to the deep. So we stayed where we could see the shore to target the huss, and spent the last few hours of the competition as we had begun, catching dogfish.
Well, that's us back into the bay to the beach. We have to be back for 4 and it's 3:45, so we're back in good time. Lots of other boats just coming flying in beside us. Look at that one. You know, this one here, he's flying. Well, that's everybody piling back in. It's really annoying that we couldn't catch a Bullhuss there. Be interesting to see how everybody else has done today. I imagine there'll be lots of people that will have had all of them, but you never know. So, back to the beach, get the boat cleaned for a minute before we get on the trailer. Then you need to get your waders on, and well, I probably need to put mine on as well, to be fair, but go and stand by the trailer, then the tractor guy knows you're ready, then the tractor guy will come into the water and pick us up, and then we'll go back to the Clash, have something to eat, and wait for the prize giving. That's at 7? I don't know. I'm sure it said prize giving was at 7. Generally everybody goes away, gets their boat sorted out, and then they all kind of turn back up about 10 minutes or so before the prize giving, and it's heaving then, so hopefully we'll get some food before the crowd arrives, and then we can get a seat.
Thanks very much for coming. Some good fishing, some hard fishing yesterday. Today turned out a better day in the bay. There was more fish caught, and there was a better stamp of each species also caught. I'll just run through quickly the best of each of the 5 species, which I'll probably introduce into the events next year. The best of each species, and also the first of each species to be recorded on the app. The app's doing its job, but for it to work with everyone, we need the fish to be entered as soon as possible. That does help with the leaderboard. So a few ideas for next year, so we'll pull it together, which will be good. Dave Jones had the biggest Pollock, 69 centimetres. Only joking, sorry, 39 centimetres. Stuart Atkinson had a belter of a Wrasse actually, and it was 44 centimetres. Adam Metcalf had the biggest Huss at 114 centimetres. Paul Bryan had a Tope longer than him at 158 centimetres. But, to be fair, Paul was heavier. And Scott Lawrence, once again, he got the biggest spur at 116 centimetres. Well done, Scott.
Don't need to be embarrassed about it. Oh no, just carry your face.
So obviously there was a lot of fish that you guys didn't record because you already had your kind of biggest fish, so to speak. But there was 33 wrasse, 28 spurs, 32 Huss and 16 Tope, 38 Pollock, 147 fish. The total length was 111.5 metres over the 2 days within 17 boats, which is a good result. So I'll do the rundown from 10 to number 1.
Third place.
The champions again.
The champions again.
Bullhuss Extreme.
Bullhuss Extreme.
£400.
£400.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Right, well, thank you. Big man, thank you. A wee photograph. Champions again.
Can I have the crew of Made to Mortify and Rolex 2, please?
Yes.
Special second year on the line, guys.
So this is for the top 2 positions. On day 1, there was 3 centimetres between the 2 of them. In day 2, there was 9 centimetres between the other 2. Sorry, 9 centimetres between them as well. So in total there was, yes, 12 centimetres between the 2 of them. Second place for £500. £500 in second place.
Made to Mortify.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Jason. Wait a minute. First place.
£2,000 first place.
Adam Metcalf.
Adam Metcalf.
John Gregan.
John Redding.
Well done. John, well done, big man. Yes. Can we all get a photo together, please, guys? Stand there, stand there, stand there.
There's a belly in Paul.
Can you see Paul over the pool table all right, Carly? That's us now for the year. What I will say while I've got everyone here, I really mean this. Thank you to everyone who's fished the events, one event or all 3 events. It's given me a lot of pointers and ideas going forward for next year. But I'm all ears, so if anyone needs to tell me something, advise me on something, fill your boots, because I only know what feedback I get, so without feedback it's just going to be the same, so I need feedback. But again everyone, thank you very much for coming, I appreciate it, thank you.
A huge congratulations to the top 3 boats, Bluefin Extreme, Made to Mortify and Rolex 2 in first place. And a big thank you to Davey at the Clashwhannon for this competition and all the competitions he's hosted this year. They've been really great crack. If you've got a boat and you fancy competing in next year's competitions, I'll put the details of how to do so in the description of this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Well, the boat was good. The boat was good. The new boat was good. The new boat was awesome. It's like hard to compare because it's that different from what we had. So, I mean, when you hit waves and stuff, you just go through them, you don't think about it. It's awesome. You're inside. Just for everything, for lots and lots and lots of reasons, that was really good, the boat. Obviously, it was completely new. We didn't know how to work anything. We never used it before. We didn't have places for everything. Things didn't fit how we wanted. We didn't have the right rod holders. Just teething problems that you would expect with anything new. It's not quite how I want it. That'll be a job for the rest of the winter, getting it ready for next year. fishing wise, we did alright the first day, surprisingly, really. The second day, like today, that wasn't, you know, we needed a tope. We needed a tope and we needed a bullhuss today, and we didn't get either, and that really, really knocked us down the leaderboard because a lot more people caught tope today, and most people had bullhuss. I don't really know why we didn't catch a bullhuss, but we just didn't. So it was a shame because we ended up 13th. We probably should have ended up 11th or 10th or something like that if we'd had a bullhuss. I forget looking at the numbers, but to get into the real prizes we needed a tope, and realistically we just didn't have a tope, and we were never going to catch one because we played the wrong game. So all things considered, really, we haven't done too badly. I don't feel too hard done by. 13th seems like a decent effort. First time out with the boat and everything. Not going to complain about that. The event, obviously, as always, Davey at the Clash puts on a really good event. The Clash is an awesome venue for any fishing competitions that are held there. Loose Bay and Port Logan, you know, Drumore launching at Loose Bay and Port Logan side, they're both awesome bits for fishing. There's all kinds of species of fish. It's a good place to fish. So all in all, just competitions there are brilliant fun. The food at the Clash afterwards is always awesome. We go and we have a meal and we support the business. At the end of the day, you know, we do our bit that way and eat there whenever we can. It's always good food, and there's always a bit of good crack and a bit of banter. Davey's always got something to say for himself, so, and then all the other guys with the boats that we know now. It's quite a social event, and you know, anybody that doesn't fish these, go and fish stuff like this anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world for that matter. Go and do a competition, jump in with both feet. If you don't know how to do it, ask people. They're all really friendly, and it's good fun. And then you get to know somebody and they tell you something you didn't know beforehand, and then you're better at it, and that circle keeps going, and eventually somebody will be the one asking you for some tips and tricks, and then you're part of a whole new little social club. And yeah, I like it. It's good fun.